today I want to walk you through step by step how to market your dojo or your school using Facebook, using Instagram. And I want to show you the different ways that you can do it, because not a lot of people actually know exactly what they're doing. I'm going to walk through every single step. I'm going to probably point out a bunch of mistakes. I'm going to show you what I do, and I'm going to show you the different ways that you can advertise on Facebook and Instagram and why it's so important that you learn this. Now, this is a step-by-step process, so you probably want to come back and pause it and then check it again. But let's get right into it. I'm going to put on my glasses because I'm blind, but I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that's pretty cool. All right, so this is, if you go to your normal page, right, your Facebook page, you're probably posting here all the time, and then you'll see this, right? And then you can click Boost Post. Well, that's what a lot of you guys will do. I'm just going to click on it. You can click Boost Post. And then what comes up, you can choose everything that you want to do here, get more calls. You can choose if you want to get more people to go to your web's page. Obviously, we're advertising in Europe, so you have to use who's benefiting from the ad. People you choose through targeting. You can also, from here, you can go to the Create New. This is also kind of cool. So you can go, you just click on Create New, and then you go call your audience name. I'm going to call it Test 2, right? And then you can check your location. So we're just going to put in anything. Let's go Wilmington, Delaware. Oh, okay, let's do that. Let's say you're there. So it's going to give you there, and then you're going to go, oh, okay, look how many people there is. But you don't want to be doing that, right? So you want to, if you're advertising and if you're in a place, then you just want to go, you don't want to do this. You want to you can drop a pin and you can say, no, I only want to, for example, be here, right? So here, for example, I just want to be there, right? And then you're just doing that. That's if you drop your pin, and that's going to give you the area. It's going to give you your 25-mile radius outside, which is, I don't really like it because, it seems to me that why would you want to do 25 miles? People are not going to drive 25 miles to your martial arts school, and then you're just wasting money, right? So that's why I don't do that. Now, you can type in more locations, but we can try to get this down, but it's just, why would you be, doing that? And I don't need to be advertising to 1 million people. That's not an effective way to advertise, okay? So I'm going to cancel this right now, but that's one of the things that you can do this way. You can select people in your local area, right? So that's going to be people around you. You can choose that. And then here you can, it's still not, you can see the 30 mile, you can actually close that down and just go, okay, 2 miles. Or just where I am right now, okay? So you can do that way. That's also not that bad. It'll give you the amount on your budget, and it'll tell you how many people your ad should reach. But don't be the martial arts school that's everything, I really dislike the martial arts schools who say, oh, we're the family martial arts center. That means your kids can come, your grandma can come, your mama can come, your sister can come, your cousin can come, all your friends can come. We're the family martial arts center. It's like saying the same thing, oh, we're a restaurant and we specialize in Italian, Greek, Japanese, Asian, right? Then you're like, no. So when you're advertising, you don't want to be the place that's advertising like, oh, you can get here pizza and you can get Chinese food, right? Be one or the other. So that's why I like to just pick one thing. You can be the family. That's fine. But don't advertise as a family. Don't show pictures of grandma, grandpa, mom and dad, and the kids and the babies, right? Advertise to just one person, okay? And so I'm going to show you how to do that. We're going to walk in here now. And so that's what you can do here in this way. If you want to do it that way, I'm going to take that one out now, and I'm going to say, we're going to go here with people you choose through targeting, for example, okay? So I'm going to put this in here, and put this in here. This is really over-the-shoulder stuff, so, it's, okay. So we're going to go, so you can do people like your page, not really. I'm going to go create new. Yeah, and I'm going to just add a location. I'm not going to add it here. This is where you want to be. Let's say we were going to Wilmington. It doesn't really matter where it is because it won't make any difference. Okay, let's go. I have to put it in here. There we go. Okay. Okay, and so if we want to do that, you could go do this way, and then we scroll down. And here we can search interests, and you can go browse. And then you want to have your demographics, right? And you see the word parents. Then we can just go click on parents, right? So parents with adult children, not really interesting, but hey, if you're offering a kids class, if you're offering a real little class, if you have a preteen class and a teen class, you can offer them as well, right? So you can choose what you want to do there and offer them. Relationship, yeah, you can choose if you want to have, like, you can click on these. Relationship status, work, those kind of things. But that's going to be in your demographics. Do not, under no circumstances, do you want to be going in interests and putting the word martial arts. Because if you're already a parent who's interested in martial arts, your kid's probably in martial arts. So you don't even want to even remotely market to people whose interests are martial arts. You don't want to market to people whose interests are fitness. You don't want to do that. You just want to start your marketing on everybody who has a kid. That doesn't matter. So, and I'm going to show you, you also see it in the other videos where I show you how we target after 3-second video views, 10-second video views, but that doesn't matter. This is your detailed targeting. Just go with that and just go with. So all the people who are going to see it, those are the people who are going to see your ad. Okay. You don't need anything more than that. So that's a pretty good target area. Target group you can do. I'm just going to call it parents USA. Yeah. There we go. And then you can choose if you want to market to all men or just women. Now, I know, because I'm, married, that my wife pretty much makes all the decisions. So you can, if you want to, you go, no, I think that you can do an A/B split test. I'm going to show you a different platform later. Check out the other video later, and I'll show you how to do the A/B split test. If you don't believe me that men do not make the decision and only women make the decision, to do a split test between men and women. And run your advertising, spend $20 advertising to men and spend $20 advertising to women, and take a look who responds more. You can trust me, it's women. So also, the age is really important. You don't need to be marketing to a mother of a child who's 18 years old, do you? That person probably doesn't have the money, and so you need to say, okay, well, is that person 30? Maybe 28. You don't need 65 plus either, do you? We're looking for parents. Let's go with that, with the 50, right? And then you can add more locations. But what you're doing right now is you can pin them, right? Or you can add them down. But what you're doing right now is you're saving your audience. And see, we take it to 51,000, 60,000 people who live in that area, right? And they're the mother of kids. So pretty easy to do it that way, right? So that's the one way. Then you save your audience. And you save your audience as mothers of kids on this and this date, right? And then when you save the audience, then you can now advertise to them. Okay, does that make sense to you? It's all these things that you can do. I'm going to cancel this now. And we're going down. You can see this whole, that's where you can do it this way, right? So that's where you're on, where you just go boost post. Now, if we go back to our original Facebook page, yeah? And we see you have professional dashboard, and you had ad center. That was pretty much this. If you want to click on your professional dashboard, right? You click on professional dashboard, and then you go down and you can take a look at, what you're going to do here. So you've clicked on your professional dashboard. You can also go on the left-hand side. You got your home, your page, your content, and your audience, right? And you click here and you go to grow your audience, and you go to your ad center. This looks a little bit different, doesn't it? Right. So what you're going to do is you're going to click here on create an ad, right? And then see, you're going to choose what you can do. Don't do automated ads. You don't need to do it. But let's say you want to get more website visitors. Look, I'll show you how to do the lead campaign if you want. But at the end of the day, you have to imagine that you have a martial arts school is the same thing as you having a restaurant. I use this analogy all the time. So if you're going to advertise, people are going to be going all the time. They're going to be walking by your restaurant. They're going to be looking at your restaurant, maybe looking through the window of your restaurant, but they still don't go in and buy it. At some point, they're going to come in and buy, right? But if I just want people to get to my webpage, because you saw, if you've been to my webpage, I'm tracking you. That means I know you've been to my webpage. And when we create a new ad, we create an ad that's going to target people who know us, then we're going to target people who've been on our webpage, people who know us. We're going to target people who've watched our videos for 3 seconds or 10 seconds. We're going to target people who have liked our posts or interacted with our posts in somehow. And that's called retargeting. And that's in the video retargeting. You have to go to that video and watch it. So why don't we just go here and we're just going to get more web visitors, because that's all I really want. So you're going to click on get more web visitors. And now you want to go down, and this is right. So you can select the media, you can select the images, you can do all this stuff here. You can click the sign up, all this information is here. And once again, we're gonna change because we advertise in the European Union and they are crazy with their laws here. So once again, people you choose through targeting, right? People in your local area. These are all the different things. Or you can go, once again, create new, right? So we create new. Same mask holds up as the other time. Don't forget, you don't want these 18-year-olds. This is really important in here, okay? Type in your location, save your audience. It's the same way. So this is, once again, when you're going out. And on this side, what I do like more on this is you can select more media. You can do everything you want here. And yeah, so that's pretty cool there. Now, the next place I'm going to take you, and you can go, people who live in your local area, and the next place I'm going to take you is where I do my advertising, okay? So where I do my advertising is going to be in your ads manager at Facebook. And that's what your mask is going to look like this. When your mask looks like this, then you click on the green button and create, okay? So that's going to be in your ads manager Facebook, okay? That's not going to be on your Facebook page. You're going to have to log separately into your ads manager, and we're going to click on create here. And once again, I just want to generate traffic, okay? I don't need to do the other things. So I'm going to continue here, and I'm going to load up the creation, right? So you can choose a campaign setup, streamline best practices, a manual campaign setup. That's what I do. So, because I'm going to do it manually, because I'm going to show you how to do stuff. All right. So this is telling me now to try a leads campaign. And Lance said, I don't really like leads campaign. Other people swear by them. Go ahead, you can swear by them. So I'm just going to leave this all. You can put in your name. It's always important. Maybe you just want to put in a name of something, like you're going to call it, and use the date, right? So marketing kids, mothers with kids. Okay. So. And you don't categorize your ads. You don't have to. Buying type is always an auction. Traffic is here. Here's what I told you about the A/B split test. If you don't believe me, if you don't believe me that men react less than women, then do an A/B split test, okay? If you don't believe me that Instagram is worse than Facebook, then do an A/B split test. Spend $20 on Facebook, spend $20 on Instagram, market to exactly the same group of people, and you can see. A/B split tests work all the time. So after you finish your first campaign, then you go back and do an A/B split test. I will save you a lot of money by telling you that women make the purchasing decision when it comes to kids. Men don't. And Facebook works better than Instagram if you're a parent. Okay? So I'm going to take it off because I've spent so much money. I've consulted to so many people, and every time it's the same thing. But I heard that Instagram's really good. Good. Then spend $100 on Instagram, spend $100 on Facebook, and then at the end of the day, just set your $100 on Instagram on fire. It didn't make any difference. All right. So you're going to scroll down here, and you're going to click on the next button. You've given it a campaign name. That's all you really need to do. We're going to just go further here. All right. Once again, it's going to ask you what you wanted your ad set name. Once again, call it what you want to call it, right? And you want to send people to your website here, and you want to maximize the number of clicks. Obviously, you want to set your budget. I'm just going to set $20. It's not. You can set a dynamic creative, changing headlines and images. I generally like to do it all myself to see what works better. Remember, there are only 3 types of offers you can make. Right? The first offer is an offer of time, come down 2 weeks free. The second offer is an offer of money. That means, join now and save $100. The third offer is a fact offer, and a fact offer is kids who do martial arts can concentrate better in the school. Now, those are your three different offers all the time. Now, you can combine them and say kids who do martial arts get better grades in school, and if you join now, we'll give you 2 weeks free and you save $100, right? So that would be a combination of all three. You don't have to do that. You can just try one, try a combination of the time and the fact offer, combination of the time and the money offer. You just try combinations to see what works best for you. Okay, so now we're going to scroll back down here now. We set up your budgeting schedule. It's not important. You're going to check your location. Once again, you're going to choose your location as your city, right? And then it's going to give you audience suggestions. I never really like that, right? So you're going to switch to original, right? And here you are. You got your daily budget. We're going to kick that off. We're going to go down and we're going to try. Here we are. Okay. So here we can create a new audience, right? So we can create the audience, for example, here by creating new, we can create an audience and we can go, okay, let's go to detailed targeting. It's the same. We're going to say their location is your city. The age is not 18 to 65 because you don't want an 18-year-old parent, right? But your detailed targeting, you just go in here and you go add the word parent, right? And then you can choose again all the different parents that you can choose from, right? Now, if you're going to be targeting in a certain city, then just targeting that. If you're in a smaller town, you're probably going to have to do all parents, right, in order to get the parents that you want. Facebook won't allow you to advertise if your audience is less than 2,500 people, okay? So you might have to play around with it. And obviously the age, even if you want to just hit those people, like let's say you're in a town of like 20,000 people, then you're probably going to have to do all people, all genders, and all ages, just in order to get that middle group, right? And you can see that happening. So that's what you should do. But you can check the parents. If you're in a larger city, then choose actually just the mothers and just the ages, okay? But you might have to play around with that. Now, here's the thing I was telling you why I really like this one. Because if you go to Create New, take a look at this. I'm going to click on Create New. And we're going to create a new custom audience. We'll talk about lookalike audience later, but we're going to create a new, and you can see there's three things that we want to do here. We want to have the website, we want to have videos, and we want to have Facebook page, okay? So your Facebook page, when you click on that, it's going to ask you, okay, how many days ago, but it's your Facebook page and your website, because you have a cookie on your website. If you don't have a cookie on your website, I'm going to have to show you how to do that a little bit later. But the one thing, so they've been to your website, they've been to your Facebook page, and then they go to your video. And you go next. And then it cuts this up. Choose a content type. So you have people who watch 3 seconds of your videos, or 15 seconds of your videos, or 10 seconds of your videos. Let's say just 3 seconds of your videos. Then you choose the videos that you want them. And then you go to whichever Facebook page you want them. So we're going to go in here. All the people who watch your videos for 3 seconds. Yeah, look at these. We have thousands of people who watch their videos for 3 seconds. That's just on page 1. And then you go back and you can see all the people who watch their videos for 3 seconds. And those people you save as an audience again, right? So then you save them down below. I have to change this. And you save the audience, and then you just simply click on Save It. Now you can see the people who've watched your videos for 3 seconds over the last 365 days. You name your audience videos, and then you just create the audience, right? So what you're doing is you're creating an audience, and then you can create a lookalike audience. I'm not going to recommend that because a lookalike audience for you is the mom of a kid. So it doesn't make any difference. You can create another custom audience. So when you click on, so you can do this, you do your website, you do your video, and you do your Facebook page, right? So anybody who's interacted with your Facebook page over the last, take a look at this, okay? So anybody who's over the last 365 days, so that means this is your retargeting audience. You've chosen an audience now who have watched 3 seconds of your videos, right? You've chosen an audience who've been to your website. You've chosen an audience who has interacted with your Facebook page in some way or another, that means these people know who you are. And that's called a retargeting audience. Once you've finished that and you've set up everybody up, then you just go down here and you save your audience. Okay? Now you just simply save your audience. Let me show you this. You just quickly save your audience, and we're going to call the audience saved audience video. Yeah, just for example, right? Good. I'm going to save that. All right, and then you're going to go down, and then the next thing you're going to go next, and then you can, from here, you can start your different web, right? So you can fill all this stuff out, and you can do your ad here. But what I like to do is I've already created the audience, right? And so I've already created the audience. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to get out of here. Watch this. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to close this. I'm going to go back now into my Facebook, right? I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to keep going back. So at the end of the day, I'm going to go home, right? But I'm just showing this for the effect. See that? And now we're going to go here. And I'm going to go boost post. I'm going to scroll down. See all? See that? So now we don't need to go back there. We've already have the audience. You just click on it, and now they're just gonna, now you're just pumping out to those people. And it's a lot faster. Then you can just go $5 here, $6 here, $10 here, but you're only marketing those people who have interacted with you. Now you need to be doing this every single month. Every single month you need to be creating a new audience to target. You're creating that audience, the people who have watched your videos for 3 seconds, the people who have been to your website, the people who have interacted with your Facebook page. You need to be doing that every single month because those people know you. It's no point just to keep advertising to everybody in your town. No, you want to be advertising to mothers with kids. Now, if somebody has watched your video for 3 seconds, they might be interested in your product. If somebody has watched your video for 10 seconds, they're definitely interested in your product. And if somebody has watched your video to the end, they want to purchase your product. This is why we always go from 3-second video views to 10-second video views to who's watched my videos to the end. But you're always creating this new audience. Does that make sense to you? You always need to be creating a new audience. And this every single month is a martial arts school. When we're advertising, we sometimes need to create a new audience every single day because anybody who's watched my videos today will be interested in my product still tomorrow. If you watch my 10-second my video today, then you're definitely going to be watching 10 seconds of my video tomorrow. And that's what we want to make sure. If you watch 10 seconds of my video today, then I need to be advertising you to tomorrow because now I know you're interested in my product. Does that make sense to you? Great. So that's what I love to do on these, and I can do them a lot faster because I can start pumping out maybe 4 or 5 different ads a day to the same audience, okay? You want to give that a try? So give it a try. If you've made it this far, you got to like what I'm talking about because I'm going to start pumping out these videos every single week so that you guys can see exactly what you need to do. And if you have any questions, put it in the comment section. I swear I'm going to try to read them. But really, pretty much this ad shows everything that you need to do. Just break it down for you. And yeah, so give me a thumbs up, hit that notification button, and subscribe if you can. I'm looking forward to my next video because I will go in deeper into the A/B split test. I will prove to you that Facebook is much better than Instagram, and I will prove to you that women make the purchasing decisions and men do not. All right, see you around next time.